Alright, at the bottom left position as the white Zerg, we have eOnzErG. And at the top left as the blue Protoss, we have Dragon.
All right. Now let's see how Dragon wants to do this, because the natural... How do you wall this?
Let me think. Can you just do a normal like pylon in the middle, forge on the left, gateway on the right type thing? I mean it won't. The forge won't, or sorry, the gateway won't be tight on the right, but I think the forge might be tight on the left. I don't know. I don't know. I think.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the fact that it's wide enough so that you can probably mess it up. I mean, Dragon probably knows how to do it exactly, but I'm still interested about how he does actually this wall, because in this position it's actually easy to, because this is what you were mentioning about diagonals, it's actually easy to think that it is tight and then figure out later on it's not.
Yeah, I mean all it takes is to get Zergling busted once and then you are like, well, okay, I guess it's not tight. Or I guess for some people it takes getting Zergling busted a couple of times, but anyway. Looks like Scouting Probe going to go out here. Is he going to go try and do a cute check for an Overlord or something? No, he's just going to go straight to the right side.
Wait, is this a different version of Medusa? Because there's like, the minerals are like small, but in the previous game we watched some Medusa that were big.
Wait, which minerals?
The ones at the temple.
Oh! Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. I think they should be small, right? I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be small.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure it's quite like almost the same version anyway, so it doesn't probably make any difference.
I don't think we've seen anyone even attempt to do anything in the back door anyways. So.
The thing is that in this map, the thing that I always worried about when I'm watching a Zerg is, okay, so you can take your mineral only, but the next base, where do you actually want to put it? Because if you do try to take another natural, it's kind of far away and you can mess up your rally point. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, wherever you make a base on Medusa, it's always going to mess up your rally point because those freaking neutral buildings are impossible. Zerg actually pretty much always kills those once they get to like the mid-late game anyway. They kill their own temples because it's super easy for them to do that. Protoss actually doesn't have a good unit to kill the temple. I mean, I guess Archons can do it, but you don't really see like a bunch of Archons standing around killing the temples usually.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, even if you do it with something like early Reavers, the position that you're gonna get is probably not gonna be that good.
it's actually interesting. I wonder if Dragon was thinking of cannon rushing this, because eOnzErG actually went for a 12 hatchery, which is not something you usually see anymore in ZVP, because cannon rushing is actually pretty legit on a lot of maps. You can do it in a way that the drones can't get in, and you can just immediately kill that. I think that's one of the reasons why Zergs are primarily going for overpool openings against Protoss nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that the main problem is not that even if you just put the pylon, then the Zerg has to actually respect that, and pulling the drones, I think, is less efficient than just going for the overpull.
Yeah, that's a good point. But it looks like Dragon does no such thing, so eOnzErG gets a nice little economic boost, and will also get his third hat trick here at the back, which is pretty standard. And we now see the... What do you think of Dragon's wall here? I mean...
Oh, I don't like it.
Gap.
I mean, the big gap is not actually what worries me, because you could try to put something later on, even just like an emergency gateway or something like that. The problem is that you still have another small entrance. So we have basically two entrances, and if the Zerglings try to get around to try to hit the cannon or run through, when you have more than one area that they can get through, it's a lot easier to just run, you know, just not be able to block it correctly.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. I actually thought he would build the gateway to the top right of the forge, and that might have been slightly better. I mean, yes, it leaves a gap, you know, in between, obviously to the left of the forge, but I guess there's just no great way to wall this off. I'm not sure how pros do it.
One thing that's interesting is that Dragon, again, pretty good micro with the probe, still getting a lot of information, and he sees a lot of Zerglings being built. A lot, at this point.
So, a lot of Zerglings.
Yeah, because he has to know that these Zerglings weren't just standing around and not following the probe. So is he gonna try to maybe do something like to block this a little bit better? Because I mean, I definitely think it's a good idea if you see that many Zerglings.
I mean, okay, if he builds an emergency gateway here, does he only have to block between the gateway and the forge?
I think
mean,
so.
He's got 2 zealots, so he can definitely do that. Oh my god, he's gonna lose right here. These are speed links now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, C-bomb!
I think that's probably gonna be it. I mean...
No, it's okay, he's got 3 zealots. He's not gonna die.
Still gonna be tricky.
Alright, come on, let's see Bonneth level defense here. Come on, Bonneth can do it. So can you, Dragon. Just feel the Bonneth.
Channel your inner Bonneth.
Exactly. That's all you need to do, man. You got this. Come on, Bonneth. No! That's not what Bonneth would do. Bonneth would have killed them all with the probes. Alright, nice. Nice. Wait, no, no.
No!
Okay, we only lost 1. We're gonna get him. Okay, good. Oh no, there's more in the natural, because there's no cannon anymore.
Oh. And this is going to be followed up by Hydra Bust.
Oh my god, this is like even worse than ZQ Links. I guess this is just as bad as ZQ Links. Well.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think that he could have expected that early this kind of speed, but makes me sad. Like,
okay, man. Explain the map. It was Medusa. He didn't know the map. It's fine.
Look at the Hydras now. Oh.
GG! And eOnzErG 2-0's Dragon in quick succession. Wow. Okay. Alrighty then. There you go.
All right.
Not much more to say about that game. I mean, don't even need to analyze the wall. There's like a gigantic hole there.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if the hole was only on that side and you would actually have the forge and the gateway somehow that was tight, it would be possible to just, you know, micro the zealots a little bit so that the Zerglings bug out for a few seconds and bring the probes down.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the distance from the main minerals to that natural is quite long, though, isn't it? Like, it would take them a little while to get down there. I don't know if they would even get there in time.
Especially because I mean, I understand what Dragon was trying to do, like just going for one cannon and being really efficient so that he gets into a better position in the like mid game.
Yeah.
But on a map like this, and especially after he saw those extra Zerglings, I don't know.
Well, it is what it is. Dragon taken out by eOnzErG. I mean, to be fair, eOnzErG is a pretty scary player, so
yeah.
You know, no shame in losing to him. I don't think too many people would expect to win against eOnzErG anyway. So there you go. And our next game lined up is going to be, I believe, back to PvT. We're going to see Cryok versus Funny. Game 1 on Fighting Spirit. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Countdown is